I hope everyone's well. I say this every week, but I do. I wish everyone well. So today I'm going to use the art gallery stamp set and dies and the embossing folder that's in with the bundle, in with the suite. So the card measurements is our usual A6 card, and then you need 2 strips of, this is old olive, and this is like the cut off of the A4 sheet that when I cut it down to 10 by 14.3, I end up with a very thin piece on the end, which is about 1.3 centimeters by 15.5. That's what you need for this card, because any excess you can just cut off. And then you need a piece of white, which is 14.8 by 8.5, and I've already gone and embossed this one with the painted texture embossing folder. I've already done that because it takes a little bit of time. I don't want to take up too much time. And I've also cut out one of these and the leaves. So, but I'll show you what I did with that. And then you just need the, I'm using, I think this is an old punch, but story label punch. And there's a saying in there which says, know that today a friend is thinking of you. So I'm going to use that one again today. And that comes from, I think it was a celebration from last year, which is called Part of My Story. So I'm going to use the art gallery, and I'm using this one today. I'm not going to do those leaves. I'm doing that leaf and I'm using that one. So shall we start? So that's the card. I'm using old Grapefruit Grove light orange I've used on here. And then I've gone over with pumpkin pie, because I found that stamping off pumpkin pie looks just like Grapefruit Grove, and if I just do it with pumpkin pie and then do pumpkin pie bit in the middle, it didn't really show up. So shall we start? Let's bring this forward a bit. There we go. So I'm going to bring in my foam pad and bit of scrap. So I'm only going to do it on a little piece of white card, because I'm going to put it through the little Stampin' Emboss cutter. So I'm going to open up pumpkin pie and Grapefruit Grove, and I'm just going to stamp. All I want to do is get these flowers, just the flower bit. And I'm just gonna stamp off that one. So that's that one. And then with the pumpkin pie, actually that's not very dark, is it? Turn that over. Let's try to do it again. Grapefruit Grove. That's better. And then I'm going to use pumpkin pie just to do the middle bits. Just turn it around, and there's no right way, there's no wrong way with this. Like that. And I'll close that up a minute. And all I did with the stamp itself was just stamped the bottom half, and as long as you cut out at least one flower, then you've got something to add. You put a dimensional on it. That's what I did. And on the back you can see that's just a bit of the flower which I've put a dimension on, and then I've cut this bit out. So I'll show you what I did there. So bring in my little machine. Now, I'm gonna put that just over there. I just want it on the flowers. I don't want to cut anything else out but the flowers. And then I'm going to use a bit of tape just to hold that down. I'll take that off. And you're left with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this piece off. You can follow the line. You can follow the line around. Like that. And then I just got an old olive pen. This is a blender pen, and I've just gone down those bits there with old olive. Just a little bit on the stems. Like that. And then I just got a, so as you can see, I stamped the bottom and cut that out again with the die. And then I'm just going to get this and put it on top. But you can't, I can take that one out actually. And then put and what I did was put a dimension on the flower itself, on the green one. And then just like that. So then you've got that flower. And then bring in my card. And then what I did with the card is, because it's just straight onto the face of the card, so there's no back mat or anything like that. It's just those pieces of card that I showed you. So I'm just going to go up the side here, if I can get the glue out. Let's give it a poke. Right, let's try again. A little bit up there. And then I stuck that piece down there as close to the edge as possible. And again on this side. Oh, that one just about fits. Okay. Move that one up a bit. Oh. Like that. And then I'm going to put this piece on in the middle. Now you can have either side because they're both as equally as good as each other. So I'll do this side. I think I did the deboss last time, so I'll do the emboss this time. So yeah, I will use wet glue to put this on because you can wiggle it. And then I get my scissors and I'll just cut off all the excess from the other side. Do it with my bigger scissors, I think. Like that. Get rid of those pieces. And then for the sentiment, I used grey granite. That's not very straight. Oh, that's better. Like that. And then I'll punch it out with the story label. And then I daubered some old olive and some pumpkin pie around the edges. So I did pumpkin pie first, I think. Just very lightly go right into that. That's pumpkin pie, and then I just did a tiny bit of the old olive. Might not look like you're putting any on, but when you put it down on the paper, on the white paper, you can see on the white card, you can see there's a bit of tinge of green. So that's those two. And then it's I'm going to put this one on first, because then you can place the flowers exactly where you want them. So I'm going to get some dimensionals in. That's good. And then I used wet glue to stick these down. Now you can add a bit of Winker Stella to it to give it a little bit of a sparkle. But I put some gems on it. That. And then what I did with this one is I got some of these medium size gems of Stampin' Ups, and I coloured them with the blends. But I did forget to tell you how to, because if you have a look on here, I don't know if you can see it, there's like little splodges of pumpkin pie. I forgot to show you how to do that. I can show you now. You get your, before I put this on, I should have done this. So, but if you get your Stampin' Right marker, and with the tip, with the lid tip and the tip of the pen, if you just flick like that onto your paper, and it looks like it's not doing anything, but you have a look in a minute and it will show you that there's splodges. But you can just keep flicking the tip of your pen. It's not going to harm your pen itself. That's quite nice actually. On top of the thing. So if you have a look, I don't know if you can see it in there, but if you have a look, there's splodges now of the pen ink. I should have done that before I put the flowers on, but it works just as well, and it was quite nice on there. So I'm going to get some just plain gems now. So I haven't got any more of those medium-sized ones left. So I'm just going to put a couple of ordinary plain gems on this, and the clear ones. So I'll put one there, one there, one there. Oops, wrong side. One. Two. Three. Got them all under my nails now. Oh, still under my nails. Okay, so if you haven't got this set, give it a go with something else. But I hope you like it, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.